sure.
Let's do
That's
it.
proper to me.
Let's do
What's
it.
up, everybody?
Yo.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So how everybody doing?
Chillin', fam. How you doing?
We're
How you
good.
doing?
We're good. How you doing?
What up?
See you drinking on water.
Nice.
Wow.
That's great.
Sipping on
Happy
water.
lifestyle.
Yeah. Life is good, man.
Yeah,
How's
yeah.
the weekend?
Awesome. It's been pretty hectic.
Yeah?
I don't know about you guys.
It's been short, man. It's work. Schoolwork and stuff. I mean, it's getting hectic, but it is
Yeah.
what it is. It is what it is.
Exactly.
Something we should be used to by now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can ever get used to it though.
Exactly.
Nah, you can never. You can never. You can never say I'm used to doing schoolwork and stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
It takes a toll on us and shit. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I see Gay with the Duke and stuff.
Yeah,
She's a woman today.
it looks proud, bro.
As
It
if
looks
I'm not
proud.
another
She's
days.
a woman today.
Thanks,
Looks
man.
proud, bro.
Thanks.
Looks proud, bro.
Going for the heritage.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Canadian Duke.
Yeah.
All the way from
Oh,
Ghana.
this is Ghana.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
cool.
Just wanted to embrace it today.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
That's where you're from, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
My dad.
Oh, okay.
So
So that's you, basically.
So I
True. I got a Zambian side as well.
Nah, but you
And I've been
Ghanaian.
here all my life, so, you know.
okay, sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Talk about women and stuff. I'm thinking about, man, it's August.
True.
Yeah. The
Women's
women's
month.
movement and stuff.
True.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
I should
there's
be
a lot.
feeling myself out here.
I saw you with the Duke and stuff. And there's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Feminism. movement.
Feminism.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. And
Going
there's a lot.
on.
There's a lot that people are doing for, women and stuff like that. I see radio shows, I see TV shows, I see
Yeah.
clothes. I saw last
True.
week even here on campus, like a lot of
Yeah.
people were wearing black for Kensani.
True.
and
Yeah,
just
we
all of
had that march.
Mhm.
Was it Wednesday?
I think so, yeah.
No, it was on Monday.
Oh, yeah, it was Monday.
Because I remember
okay.
my girlfriend even told me I should wear black, so I wore all black.
Same
I mean,
here.
I'm all
I
wearing
was
all
out
black.
there too. It's
Yeah.
pretty great.
Yeah.
Supported.
I didn't see it. How was it?
It was awesome
Yeah.
how everyone came together to show their support for
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah.
You know how violence and harassment and all of that shouldn't be accepted in our society today.
Yeah.
It was just great to see that so
Okay.
many people like-minded, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was
So you saw
and
everything.
I saw most of it. I had
Okay.
class.
'Cause I saw-
actually left class to go there
you
because I had
serious?
class at that gap.
Oh, okay. That's good, actually.
It's such a perfect time to be a woman right now. For real, I feel like
the way you're saying it,
no,
though.
I feel like there's so much controversy, attention, things to be learned, changes to be made, history to be made by just being a woman right now.
What do you mean by attention?
Well, looking at the fact that, think about it, I feel like the other thing was that as a woman, they were not getting the attention that they deserved. By attention, I mean if they have something to say,
Yeah.
no one was paying attention. Even other women are not paying attention to other women. So
True.
now it's like a time of, right now it's like being, how would I put it? I don't know, it's just a perfect time for change.
Yeah.
And if you're a woman, you actually
You gotta
become,
embrace it.
embrace it and become part of it. So I feel like it's pretty dope being a woman
Yeah.
right now at this time of age and whatever. Yeah.
Because there was a seminar that they held like sometime last week or the week before last about women empowerment and feminism as a whole. They were trying to break it down, like what feminism is.
Yeah.
And it came into mind that like as much as we see feminism, I feel like feminism is like it's one-sided.
One-sided. In what
Why
way?
am I saying that? Is because look at feminism. It's like they're trying to achieve, and I get the whole movement, right? It's like they're trying to achieve women empowerment and all of that. But what I'm saying, why is one side is that it's only right when it's just them getting the props,
Yeah.
Like it's like for instance, if like women. women, it's like they aim to oppress men. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of women come with the wrong mindset of
Yeah.
what feminism is.
What I wanted to bring in just now, I don't think everyone has quite dissected the meaning of feminism.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
we do outrageous things out there, and then we use feminism
To hide
justify
behind
it.
it,
You know,
Yeah.
But I feel like I kind of do understand them because just like let's just say Christianity.
Mm.
If you've seen like those who feel like they're pure 100% Christians, they have this thing of the world would be a better place if it was just people like us, and people who are not like us are somehow same as feminists. It's like the world would be better if it was just females or if they were in charge, and whoever is not in support of that is not a part of us or something like that. So I feel like
Yeah.
in as much as it gets wrong that they are like that, some also feel like
It would be perfect with
it-
them.
Yeah.
Just
it's cool that they're like that because they're becoming extremists to a point whereby it's this way or no way at
You see,
all.
I
that's-
don't think feminism, though,
Yeah.
got to do with, women being on top or having more
Okay.
of a power, but I think it's just pushing equality out there because previously, it was a men-dominant type of thing, and we're just trying to put ourselves in that level where we reach equal statuses, and I guess that there are people out there that push it way too higher, but you need to understand that, okay, I'm bringing religion into this because I'm religious quite as well. And, there's this, we taught that you must be submissive to your man or your, so that still exists, but at the same time, we're trying to say equality in the sense that we should be earning the same income, or we shouldn't be violence and harassment. You shouldn't think because you're a man or you're
It's a
dominant,
good
you
thing
should be
we've got
able
to grow.
to.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm guessing if it
balance
was
things
if it was
out.
just dudes, it would be messed
Well,
up.
guys will be like,
conversation.
no, guys, those girls out there, take over, like.
Which I understand. Like I understand the whole equality and everything. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like some people just get it wrong. Like they really, really just get it wrong. Because
Do
also.
they bring like macho-ness into it?
Pardon?
Do they bring maybe macho-ness into it, like a female?
There's like one thing I remember seeing. I think it was last year. They created this thing. They're like, why is it guys can just take a piss, but us we have to sit on the toilet seat?
Oh yeah, and they created. No, that's
thing
crazy.
You see what you bring up right now. This is what I was gonna say. Like we spend so much time trying to prove women to be men or women to actually do what men can do, which in actual fact they were not born to do what men can do. Women were born to be women. They were born to be men.
Exactly.
In a sense, why I'm saying that is like, think about it this way. We don't have the nurture in us like women do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like there's certain aspects as well, say put a woman in the gym and you're like, yo, pick up 100 kg worth of metal mass. She'll tell you, no, that's for men. Like that's
We were never created to be the same. I guess when
Exactly,
I thought
that's
about
what
the
I'm saying.
feminism kind of movement, the definition, it was more of I think they made females to be economically dependent kind of thing. You understand?
Yeah.
So initially back then you were 40s, whatever, we talk about how females always got lower pay than men and all of that. And we came to a point where we're saying we're doing the same kind of things, why can't we earn the same kind of money? What is the motive of making a woman economically dependent? Are you making her submissive? Are you...
If everything has a structure, right? And I feel like with feminism, they need to just focus at certain points, right? Not everything per se for equality. Because think about it. Yes, we need more female CEOs. We need equal salaries for both men and females. We need same job opportunities. We need, right? But at the same time, it's like, I feel like there are certain things where if we don't have a structure, just like an essay, there's a head and a conclusion and a body. It doesn't mean the conclusion is any less important than an intro just because it's at the end. Same as a female. You put two bulls in one crow, it won't survive, you need one bull. And not to say that if there's the others are not bulls, then they're less important. So it's just like a household. Right? That's why they say women are pillars of strength. And for me, I feel like it's stupidity that women are like, trying to be like men or something like that, because they were always better than men.
Exactly.
Right? They were always
Yeah.
like, just like when they say men have so much pride they can't cry. It's actually a weakness in us.
You may say they were always better, but they weren't recognized for being better.
You see, that's the thing. Do you always have to be recognized for the good that you do?
He's ringing. That's the point.
Should you
right
always
there.
have
That's the
people
point
clapping
right
hands
there.
for you every time you do something good?
Exactly.
Women,
Maybe that's what the movement has become now.
To be seen out there, like
Exactly.
for the words to be heard, and to be like, okay, this is what I'm doing and this is what I'm about,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you need to see me.
Type
That's-
of thing.
that's a-
Or
which I understand.
emphasizing that I'm
okay, but
stronger
if
than
some
you.
if some
or-
if some survive, like it's okay. It's the same as if I was walking with my girl and we're about to get mugged. She expects me to be a man.
Of course.
So what is that definition of a man?
Mm.
Or if now furniture needs to be moved around the house or whatever, she's
Who's
like,
gonna do
you
it?
the guy.
Who's gonna
Right?
do it?
If we both trying to get money or there's no, she's like, you take care of the family. You're the man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where does that whole equality, gender equality thing go when we're about to get mugged? When we don't, like, you stop being macho
Yeah.
and now you go back to being
That's
a so-called typical woman.
Remember when I actually
Okay.
raised the point of, feminism is like one-sided?
Yeah.
It's only for certain specific things. Like if this is advantageous to me, yes, then it's like equality, like economically, right? It's like it benefit them and everything, the salary, whatever. But other things, it's like for them, it's like, okay, no, I'm not gonna do this. This is a man's job. Do you get
Yeah,
it?
and-
Like it's very choosy. With them, it's very choosy.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. These girls, well, women actually, right? Like of this some, not all
Yeah,
of them,
not all
some,
of them, not all
right?
of them.
They're very choosy with it. They're very choosy with it because for them it's like if it benefits me, then it's for
Then we
me.
start
Then
being
we
a
do it.
feminist.
And then if it doesn't benefit me, then it's not feminism.
That's why I just think
I
the
just
whole
push it to men.
concept
I
of feminism
also
is-
feel like it's like what they say the world always needs a scapegoat, and now men have become that scapegoat for everything that goes on. And there's also this thing I saw where you have fear of your reality being destroyed by the truth. It's like it's the same as if I would be smoking cigarettes and I know I'll get cancer or something like that.
Yeah.
But if I'm the one smoking, I would justify it and say, man, I worked too hard, I worked too hard.
Yeah.
So it's the same as feminism. I feel like it's cool, the movement is proper and I'm in support of it, right? But I think people have changed the definition of a queen to go with how they live their
How
lives, and
exactly.
sometimes it's messed up.
And how they
Now
want
a
it to be
queen,
as well.
they're calling a queen a person who's like, you know what, we don't need men, like we can do it ourselves and whatever.
Yeah.
And which
They
is
won't-
okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Which is
Basically,
okay.
we don't
No,
know what feminism
It's
is.
okay, yes, but I feel like if we really go back in time or whatever, if we search for the pure definition of a king and a queen, you will see a queen who is so powerful. She's the one that actually mentally controls the king, but the
Yeah.
king is the one with the power. But when you look at it,
And
it's
she's
not the king who has the
behind.
power.
She doesn't have that recognition, but
But even in chess,
through him,
In-
we see what she
yeah,
is.
like even in chess, a king has one move. A king, if he falls, the whole game is done. But the queen moves everywhere. The queen protects the king. Her protecting the king doesn't mean she's below the king. They help each other. So if the king, it's the same as I saw this thing that says, how can you say you are a queen but you don't know how to treat your man like a king?
Yeah.
You can't have the title of queen if you don't have a king. So if you treat him like anything lesser than a king, you're not a queen.
You're not doing your sole purpose.
You're not a-
basically.
If it's the
'Cause-
same as me having a girl
Yeah.
and saying I'm a king,
Yeah.
but I treat her
you
like a
treat
servant,
exactly.
then I'm not a king because I don't have a queen.
It's like this.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as these men who put hands on women or
On
treat
women.
women like like trash.
Trash.
Like
Right?
trash, yeah.
And which I understand when they say men are trash, right? Those men that are doing such, they trash.
Yeah.
But it's like them. You can't call yourself a man if you're doing that.
True.
That's because you have to have principles.
Yeah.
Because we live by principles. Everybody has principles. Whether women, whether a man, we live by principles,
Yeah.
and that's what guides you, and that's what pushes growth.
I remember hearing that the only thing that differentiates a man from a woman is pride. And I understood it in the sense of men have so much pride, right? Yeah, it's a good and a bad thing. Why? Because just because a woman doesn't have pride doesn't mean she can do whatever or she's
Or she's
It
dumb.
means she is the humble one. She's
Exactly.
ready to go through the dirt to make sure we find that diamond.
Yeah.
And as a guy, that's how we help each other. A guy has so much pride. He's like, I won't touch the dirt. Now I'm not gonna do that. And your woman is like, since she doesn't have that pride, it's like, hey baby, let's just do it.
But is it wrong if I had that pride?
Here's the thing. If you also, it's the same as hate can't take out hate. So in this sense, I know there's so much anger. There's so much you have to prove as women as well, right? I get it.
Yeah.
But if we are going for one objective, we need to be different in a way so that we become compatible. So, as a guy,
So the difference that you're pointing out is the pride.
No, no, no.
What
no,
are we-
pride is
I think-
one of it. It's just,
I think what he's trying to, well, this is what I think. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
What he's trying to say is there are qualities that you find in women.
And those
There are qualities that you find in men, right? If he has pride,
yeah.
then normally women were not made to have pride or whatever, or maybe they'll show you a different side. Like it's like that's why they always say behind a successful man there's always that woman
Yeah.
who's like there, you know, because there's certain qualities. You even see it the way he dresses. Like I'll take my mom for instance, right? I'm who I am today. I'm clean. I'm neat because of her.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like she put these qualities within me, you know. So there's certain qualities that you don't directly have to, you know, instill in a person, but like if you live or cohabit with this person, then they're gonna have.
I'm
these
actually just
qualities.
thinking about something right now with Mama Winnie's recent passing away, and it was brought to light that her play in the fight, you know, towards getting rid of apartheid was not recognized. As you know, Mandela was in the forefront and she did so much.
No, true.
And I'm just thinking about this whole feminist concept, and maybe these are some of the issues that we're trying to bring to light
are the
with
women
that.
addressing those? I feel like women right now,
I think
we're
there
kind
are.
of addressing.
There are women addressing that. It's just that there are a lot who are for that, you know, macho kind of stronger type
Like
of
that, we need to be.
and it's overshadowing what feminism or what we're trying to
Because it's the same,
put out there.
it's the same as in a household, right? Just because you gave an example of your mom, right? My dad is that he bottles things up. He's so angry. That's my dad. And I'll tell you, if it was just that I grew up with just my dad, I'll be this messed up person who's really always angry. And yes, I have that side of me. But because of my mom, I've grown up to be a person who, my mom is so humble. My mom is ready to go through the dirt just to make sure that even her kids have a good life. So just that sacrifice from her.
Yeah.
And as much as I'm a guy, it also makes me go to my emotional side and be like, I want to be like mom.
You even
bring out the best in other people.
you
She's
even-
brought out the best in
I
me.
think you even treat women different.
Women different,
like
yeah.
you see them different because of her.
You know how you go say that on
Because
that
of her.
song Lion King? I
Oh,
like
no,
that song.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, I wish, did you say I wish your mother, I wish your mother had
yeah.
okay, I'm just gonna rephrase, but I wish your mother treated you better growing up so that you would know how to treat a woman.
Yeah.
So just like when I look at my mom, even if she makes me mad, she doesn't make me mad. But like even when I look at my mom, I just see beauty. I see a woman. I don't see my mom per se. That's not the first thing I see.
Yeah.
I see this my mom. I just see a good person. And now when I see any other woman, as much as you can make me mad, if you can do whatever,
Yeah.
it's like I have a good heart for any woman because
Yeah.
you deserve it. Because I know my mom deserves it.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, and that balance, most people, it's not everyone is going to support it, but I feel like women and men are the same
Yeah.
and need to act like it, but we just don't need to create boundaries and stuff like, this is how a woman should act, this is how a man should act, and if a man acts like this or a woman acts like this, then it's somehow or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like we just need to coexist and just flow.
I think it should be I think it should be taken away from that whole acting thing. And if you want to talk about, okay, women are not respected out there, the whole harassment type of thing, the whole equal wages and all of that, maybe bring that more forth or into light instead of how a woman should act like. Or,
Now, you
know.
shouldn't tell her how to, but okay,
Because
you
I mean,
shouldn't
you
tell her
can
how
be a
to act.
sensitive, emotional type, but I'm not less stronger than another lady is.
Yeah,
Who
obviously.
is.
I feel like we shouldn't just tell each other how to act,
Yeah.
but obviously, I know they say expectations are wrong, but there are things that you expect. Like, I was proud of myself one time. I'm walking with this girl because I normally, like, sometimes if I'm too stressed, I'll walk like at night, like 10, 11, 12 at night. I know it's not safe, but it makes me, my mind more open and stuff. So I was sort of wanting to have that thing with her, so we were walking. And then this car just passed, came back, doors opened, and it's late. What made me so happy till today was I didn't think about running away. I pushed her to run, and I'm like, go. And I stayed. And then obviously they were just pranking us and whatever, but obviously, so that I was just happy that the first thing automatically that came to my mind was take care of her.
I wanted to ask, like, do you guys view women economically, like in companies, right? Like different companies, like, do you see them as a risk compared to men? Why I say that, normally why, exactly, normally why they normally don't give women like these positions in companies, right? It could be things like, say for instance, she falls pregnant, right? Who's now supposed to be the person in charge, right?
She gets a paid leave when she's not working, and they have to get her replacement.
Even when she goes on a cycle, like a period cycle, right? Women are very emotional when that happens, right? So there's a lot of emotions, and in business, if there's something that you shouldn't use, is actually emotions, because you have to do what's best for the business, right? So I wanted to ask you guys, like, do you guys see women as like an economically risk profile human beings or not?
Okay, I'm a woman. I will of course say no.
I just want to hear why you say that.
I think it's got to do with the mindset. I don't think, natural things have, okay, I get the maternity leave type of thing where, you just disappear out of there. But I think you can change your mind to think, what's best for the business and all of that, and be that emotional. So? Yes, you can.
Okay. So say for instance now you go on your maternity leave, right?
Yeah.
Who's supposed to be in charge for
I'm sure alternatives can always be worked out.
But like now it's like the what if you're good at what you do? I'm just playing the devil's advocate here. I know obviously there's other, but like let's say what if you're good at whatever you do?
Yeah.
So now the company has to go outsource for the same qualities that you have, or the same skills, or expertise that you bring to the company for out there.
Yeah.
That's a cost to the company, by the way, for them to go outsource HR, recruiting, and all of that, trying to see who's good.
But that's just how life is. I think it shouldn't be an issue to.
I think so.
But
to
to answer that,
Yeah.
since you're talking about emotions and whatnot, and women, and don't you also feel, I don't know, that in this generation, there's no clear differentiation of a woman and a man. It's like,
What do you mean? What do you mean? There's no clear differentiation?
like men are starting to have female tendencies as much as women are having male tendencies. So it's like there's no clear like male, female, because even guys actually,
Can be
you
the
see like Drake when he said
emotional
like,
type
For me, I mean,
I actually really agree with that point.
I do agree, but I feel like maybe it's always been there. It's always been there. It's just that this generation, I guess, just decided to show it. And, excuse me, with that showing, right, that's just human nature. We all have feelings.
no, but in as much as we all have feelings,
Yeah.
like a Drake line, niggas talk more than these days.
Which is true.
Yeah, so if, let's just say if it was a worst day.
Drake
Okay,
can
tell me,
actually see, like,
explain a question, right? When I say Shaka Zulu, what comes to your mind? Just tell me what comes to your mind when I say Shaka Zulu.
Yeah.
What comes to your mind? To me, I see a leader, I see a man, I see, you get what I'm saying?
He
So
had no emotion attached.
he was.
Nah, I wouldn't.
That's what comes to my mind. What comes to your mind
For me,
when you think Shaka?
it was that he was the person who looked at what's best for the situation. Yes, you can have emotions, right? I'm just gonna throw in a random example. So, for instance, let's say there's a woman you love, right, out there, and maybe you guys broke up a long time ago, and then you have a wife and kids now, right, and then this woman comes back in your life, and then you already have a family, you have growth and everything. In that situation, you're actually gonna try to actually what? Put your emotions aside and do what's best
for the
for the you know, for the movement,
But I feel
for
like
going
I
forward.
feel like men these days they're
No.
focusing on emotions now, and they'll be like, now I got 2 women I love, and then in my
But
life.
do you blame them though? Because you get these women who tell them, I want my men to cry.
Yeah.
I want my men to show me that they love me.
Yeah, okay,
Like that.
explain to me. There's a scene, right, from this movie, Tyler Perry movie, Temptations, whatever, where that woman
Temptations.
gets. You remember that time when she was in a club and then the guy came, the husband, and then she was like, I don't love you anymore.
Yeah.
And then he cried. To me, that was like a manly cry. Like he didn't, nah, he stopped to tear.
There's
like,
a man that cry.
And then he went in the
No,
car.
but like,
Yeah.
And
I
now niggas, I feel like he did.
nah,
But I feel like there shouldn't be a title to it.
I honestly
If you
feel
cry,
like
you
it's
cry.
I'm an emotional guy,
If you
and I do
cry
cry. I'm not gonna
differently-
hide that fact.
I feel like it's subjective what a manly cry is to you, or a manly emotion is to you
Yeah.
as a person. I feel
Okay.
like it's subjective, because I can, you know, any dude really in this world, right, can show a certain emotion and can show certain qualities, right, which make him a man and everything, but still he can be an emotional person at the same time.
No, yeah, true. I just,
So why don't men cry? I've never seen my dad cry, ever.
He does,
I saw,
I've
I
never-
saw.
but you won't see him. That's the thing.
Here's what I'm saying. Sometimes
What's the problem
we
if I
don't
see
have
it?
to.
No,
What's
there's
the
there's
problem?
nothing wrong with
Here's
that.
what I'm saying, we
There's
don't have
nothing
to.
wrong with that.
All my life, I got to see my dad cry once, and it's when I was older, right? And that day broke me, because me looking at my dad, I saw, and as much as we be like, you know, son and dad, you fight and whatever,
Yeah.
but I feel like I'm opening up my personal life right now.
Yeah.
But when even if I looked at him, and sometimes I'll be like, I hate you, whatever. I still know that's my dad. That's a man. He bottles things up. He's angry. He's right. That's him. So the day he cried, it was like, to me, it was like, it broke down that whole image I had of him growing up.
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay, it's cool to cry, yeah, but I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to experience that. And as much as it was cool experiencing that, I didn't want to, because
I am waiting. I know it sounds funny, but
Yeah.
I'm waiting to experience. I have a similar dad like you. Very tough, very angry, tired. The relationship is not honestly that, you know. I just want to see that vulnerability. I want to see that we can, you know, that there's a, okay, of course he's a
And
human, but,
you see what
and
he
I
was.
think that's what ladies want to see when they say they want to see
But you see, that's what he was.
cry.
That's what he was bringing up. Of some men are still like within, you know, the Stone Age and stuff. That if they're gonna see me cry, that means I'm weak.
exactly.
That's exactly like to him. It's like yo, whatever it is I'm going through, I need to face it like a man.
So
But you see now, that's why you get at the same time. That's why you get the highest rate of men committing suicide these days,
True,
because
yeah,
of that.
yeah.
Because we hide emotions and stuff. That's what I'm saying. It's subjective for me, you know, with how you view feelings and whatever. Because as a person, you have feelings, no matter even if you can hide them, whatever. You just have to obviously like do what's best for whatever it is that you're going through and everything. But like that's why you get men who commit suicide, because they bottle things up, man. They can't talk to their women, man.
But at the same time, I don't know, man. Like bottling things up, yes, it's wrong. That's why people need therapy and whatever for it, right? But to me, how I view life is everything, good or bad, has an advantage and a disadvantage. No matter good or bad.
Definitely.
So just like bottling things up, it's. I feel like you see when you put petrol, whatnot, and then you shake it. There's so much pressure. You bottle it up, right? It explodes. And I feel like somehow the good side of it is that's what pushes you as a man. That anger, that you get it. But also when you get emotional, the good side of it is you express it, yes. But the bad side of it for me, I feel like it was just, I don't know.
You're a ticking time bomb.
True.
You literally
That's
can
just
explode
it.
any day.
That's just it. And that's the problem of putting criteria as to how a man should
Exactly.
be and how a woman should be.
Because that kills a
Bring
lot of
going back
people.
to feminist thing.
That kills a lot of people. It really kills a lot of people. that we talk about.
What happened to just living?
Exactly. Because
No,
you
with okay.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
With when you say what happened to just leaving, it's still there. I've noticed one thing that repeats itself. We just try to ignore. Here's what I've seen. Growing up, like even in family, you have your family members. People give you advice. They seem like they're so wise. They seem like they're always smart. It's like their houses are in place, right? These are the people that we grew up to, right? And now that we grow now, right? Okay, these are the people that we grew up to. But it doesn't mean there's still not those older people where you look at them, you're like, but you're 40, but you're 50, you dress like this, and you act like this, but you're older, you're supposed to be acting like this. I feel like it's the same as right now. We have a choice to make. Are we gonna be that person who has principles and values, and as much as people might say you're lame and boring, but you're gonna stick to that? I feel like if you do, then you grow up to be those people that we grew up looking at and be like, oh, they're smart, they're wise. Or you can be that person that was gonna be 50, and now they're like, why can't you act your age? You're still doing this and that. So it's the same as, like, since we're talking about this whole thing, you're saying what happened to just leaving. It's still there, but it's just that with our generation, we've become so ignorant of that fact because of, we say we're learning more, we're trying to open our minds more, but even we know that the ending of the world or destruction is going to come from us saying we're trying to learn more. So sometimes not knowing more is not a bad thing. It's actually protecting yourself, right? Adam ate the apple and then his eyes were open to things that were not supposed to be opened up to. So what happened to leaving? It's still there. It's just a choice that you made.
Yeah.
Are you going to be that person who wants to see the whole world and have everything in it and maybe sometimes get lost in that? Or you're just going to be reserved, preserve whatever you have and say, my goal, what is my purpose? Or that's my purpose, I'm going to stick to it, create principles and values that align me to that and live life like that. Everyone else is doing their own thing, I don't care. And my purpose is this and I'm going to stick to that. So even as a female, even as a guy, just because guys are beating women or there's this whole movement, for me personally, I don't feel like I need to be part of it, right? I know my purpose. I have a girl, I'm going to treat her like a queen. She treats me badly. I always say, like, even if my girl is to cheat on me, I wouldn't get mad. That's your choice. It's not mine. I will still treat you perfectly because it says a lot about who I am as a person before I'm a guy. Whatever you do as a woman now, you're saying, oh, I'm a queen, and you guys are trash. That's how you think, and that's the choices you're going to make based on how you think. That's you. I'm here to show you love and define it through actions and make you see the light through that as a human being before I'm a guy.
That's what I always tell people, like, it all comes down to you before anything else. Like, it's like, don't do good and then, think you're gonna get props for it. It's like, even if you do somebody good, right? You do somebody good, whether they do you bad or anything, that's their choice. You made a choice to do them good. And if that sits well with you, then cool. It's like, even if you don't get nothing in return, nothing. It's like, it's
so
already
every woman is a queen. It doesn't matter. No matter if you're a prostitute, you're actual queen, you dress, you cover up or you're naked, whatever. Every woman deserves that respect, right? And whatever they do is them. Just like if a guy chooses to beat up somebody or whatever, I will try to explain to you that what you're doing is wrong according to society values and norms, yes, but that's your choice. But me as a person, every woman is race, color, height, whatever, she's the same. So treat her like that. And if she's not, she's gonna choose not to see what you do or respect it or value you, that's her. But you as a person, even if you see a hole in a club, like, I feel like even those guys where you see in a club, even if you say they prostitute and whatever, and then you treat them like pulling them and whatever, it actually says a lot about you as a person. Because just respect her as a human being before you say female. Just like I should respect you as a human being before I say a guy, or friend, or dad, or family. So I feel like that's where we're losing it. We're not humane anymore. Because being humane makes us human. So I feel like people are forgetting that part of it and just And that's what's making the world so crazy, right?
I'm just smiling over here thinking the ladies watching right now will be like, he's an eligible bachelor right there saying the right things. But that's the truth.
Yeah, yeah.
That is absolutely the truth. If you respect yourself, you will respect
You respect the
others.
other person. It's like when you say dress good, look good, feel good, and whatever you do is good. That's what I'm saying. It says a lot about you, because if you respect yourself, you are most definitely going to respect people around you. Or you're going to respect yourself enough not to hang around the people who are not good for you, because you respect yourself. So that means anyone who's going to be around you is someone who respects you too. So that's how it works. Not if you're, like, I would say, like, if it's like keeping a snake and then it bites you. I'm like, how does a snake bite me? I feel like we create our own surrounding, right? So if women are disrespecting you, they're making you so mad to a point that you feel like beating her up, I would blame it on you, or I'll blame it on myself, because I didn't respect myself enough to choose a woman who would respect me and not get me to that point of anger. But I got to a point where I didn't respect myself, and I'm just like, whatever. And then I took her. Now she makes me mad. I still keep her around until I beat her up. Now I'm in prison, and that was never who I was growing up. So I feel like it all comes down to you respecting yourself as a human being, and you respect the next one, and it creates that whole vibe of respect and love and whatever.
So I was talking with Gabe. That makes sense. All points, good, whatever. Just talk about the death of Procade and stuff. The death of that guy. So Gabe was like, do we, when do we see the legends? Do we pay homage to the legends like as we supposed to? For me, I honestly feel like people are not celebrated. It doesn't matter whether you're a musician, rapper, even if you're still here, people don't celebrate you enough. Because why I say that is because people never appreciate you whilst you're still there, or even the things that like you aim to achieve, or to tell them, or to help them, whatever. People never achieve, and then they never appreciate it, and then until you're gone. That's when people see you, they're like, oh man, this guy did this for me, or this girl did this for me. I should have done this and everything, and which is, I honestly feel like our legends are never.
Even your AKA, all these people, they say that they're like, now I feel like we didn't do enough, because these are like pro. He's one of the guys who opened up the game, the legends in the game, and even your Kulichana I remember Kulichana the other day was there at the house the whole day. Now they're saying, they feel like they didn't do enough. They weren't there enough, right? And okay, people always miss you when you're gone, because you don't appreciate what you have until it's gone, because that's when you see the importance of its presence in your life. Yes, but I feel like also at the same time, just like the death of Pro, hopefully people learn that they need to be there for the legends of the game before they leave. Looking at your double HP, looking at like, I feel like right now we need to be paying respect to those people.
Exactly.
And as much
If I'm not
as
mistaken, double HP went into severe depression, and almost tried to kill himself.
for real.
Yeah. And I was listening to an interview on Metro that related to the whole Pro Kid thing, and I think it was his producer and something, and he said what pained him the most is that he wasn't there to constantly call and say, how are you? Not even constant, but just to check up on a friend and see, are you okay, and stuff like that. And I think this is some of the things that not just our legends, but people in general are missing.
Yeah, we miss. Yeah,
Now I was gonna say, we spend so much time, chasing life, chasing dreams, money, all these things, right? And then we forget that, man, there's actually people, there's people that I need in my life, and these are people that, I need to just, at least, if it's like, for instance, if you don't take care of a relationship, it deteriorates, no matter what. If it's like a flower, if you forget your flower, you forget that it lives. You know it's there, but you're like, you pass it every day, and you're like,
And you see that thing we're talking about self-respect, like what you're saying right now. I even thought I was thinking about it yesterday, and I'm like, you can chase the money, right, and lose everyone and get the money. And to some people, it makes them happy. It makes them feel fulfilled. Cool. But since life is about me, because it's my life, I also thought about the other side where if at least you had people where any small achievement meant the whole world sharing it with those people. Because I thought about yesterday, I was watching this movie, this guy now, something good happened, but he lost his girl. Now he couldn't call her to be like, yo baby, we did it, because she's not there anymore. So I started thinking about it, and I'm like,
disappointed in that?
yeah, he was. And you see, they didn't say it, but you can see. I like actors who can do that, where they bring it out. Like, you can feel what they're feeling. So it was like for me right now, if any small thing was to happen, he knows I text him, I text Femi, I text my friends, I'm just like, yo bro, this happened. Just like when the contract came, I even texted him, I'm like, bro, we got it. It's like, same as that picture where there's a kid, there's number 1, number 2, and number 3. The kid on number 3, that was 3 or 2, is so happy that I made it to number 2. And then the one on number 1 is actually crying because they're looking at the number 2 because they look more happy than they are, even though they're number 1. So it actually made me realize that I don't wanna lose the people around me just because maybe I say I'm young and I've still got a long way ahead of me and whatever. Nah, I wanna have my friends. I wanna have your Clement. I wanna have like everybody around just to say, I don't care if it's gonna make me look somehow. I don't care if it's gonna make me look weak. Nah, bro, I love you. Nah, bro, I'm gonna be there for you. True. My other friend just recently was in a bad space, and I was proud of myself because, okay, I've been learning as well, just from the movies or whatever. He was in a bad space. Like when I say bad space, he was even being rude to me. But the fact that I told him like, yo, bro, you're my brother, and I'll always be there for you. Don't ever think. And at the end of the night, when I went back home, I even passed out. I saw it the next morning. He was like, bro, thank you for last night. And to me, I felt like that was the whole world, because it's not every day you get the real ones coming your way. It's not every day that you go like through depression at double HP and you have people who are actually genuinely there. It's not every day that, not even a woman, because sometimes, yeah, you know, a woman, your girl is supposed to be there for you or whatever, but sometimes I feel like just your homie or whatever, you need that guy love, your bro love and whatever, brother love, right? And it's not every day you get to have a brother who's not your own blood, but feels more like a brother than the brother you actually have who's of the same blood. So it's like people are forgetting to love each other. People are just like, are you okay?
True. Exactly. And you find yourself actually, I'm not going to be a hypocrite here, but you find yourself falling into that kind of behavior type of thing. Because I do like to appreciate the people around you and show that love, but you see that, you don't always receive it, and you try and...
I hear people saying like, oh, but they don't treat me the same, or they be acting like weird or whatever. That's the thing about self-respect as well. 2 ways. If you respect yourself enough, you will cut them off because they don't respect you in return. True friends make you feel like a star before you are a star, right? They show you love for your achievements more than hate. That's true friends. Or if you have so much self-respect for yourself, love them so much that if they didn't see love, they didn't have love in their life, they will see through you. Because love is always, it affects other people. I won't lie, just like my girl, like I won't lie, it might not work, it will work, but hopefully it will work. I want it to work. She made me, I was a really messed up person, right? Because I didn't care about other people's feelings, and I was just saying my life is my life. She showed me so much love. And even at a point when I was even telling her like I don't really love you, like stay away from me, she still was there to a point that I questioned myself, like what kind of person am I, that I have a genuine person in my life who sees the good in me at a time when I even see only bad, and I don't appreciate her. She's only trying to bring out the good in me, but I'm still like pushing her away. So she made me see love not from her, but love in the world differently, that I was blocking out.
That's why it's so sad these days that you get people who show you real love, and you see that as them weak. You're like, he's weak.
Or they'll always be
there. Exactly.
It's
and
actually happening to our generation. I feel like
that's
we
what
are
I'm saying.
fearful.
Like these days.
showing love or showing our
Exactly,
genuine emotions.
and a lot of people fall for the the ones that don't appreciate more, and when they actually have a person that actually shows them love and everything, and then they're like, yo, I can be there for you for the good reason, not for the bad, not when I say let's go party, doesn't mean I love you.
True.
And
Like,
people are pushing it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Our generation is just.
I was just gonna say, yeah, yeah,
You remember the time when because this whole thing of me trying not to go out and whatever, even started with him because he's like a major influence in my life. He was like, let's make a bit. You're gonna go out. I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. So at first it was me trying to prove it to him that I won't, right? And then I went through a time when things were so bad, and I was like, I need to be by myself, so that because I remember growing up, I didn't really need a phone. I would get to 2 times when I'd be like, you know what, the phone is getting to my head, and I wouldn't go for a phone. I would go without a phone for like a month or 2 months, and my life would be so much peaceful. Like right now, if I don't have data, I actually get to make music. I get to read a book. But as soon as then I was like, okay, I think I need to be with myself and find myself again. And if I was just alone, I was gonna lose it. I was gonna break down and shit. But what was so nice was that even when I broke down, I had people, two people like kill me. And that presence, in as much as he might not even recognize it, okay, you see, even when they say guys are not expressive, I'm a very expressive person. I don't care what you think.
exactly as it should be.
He was there, and I'm actually glad because I've had people wait at a day. Man, I feel like I got a story that can inspire a lot of people. There was a day when I even almost lost myself. The people where I expected them to be there, they were never there for me. So him being there, him and the other friends that I have, them being there for me and not looking at me as a weak person or you just need attention, and actually being there, it created this person where I'm not scared to love anymore. Like I'll be like, I wake up, I don't care if you don't respond, hey bro, are you okay? Oh shit, this is going wrong in your life, I give you proper advice. And it has allowed me to attract people who are like-minded. And when that happens, because even now when I watch movies, right, I'm like, the people always look the happiest.
You watch a lot of movies, eh?
No, I do. Like, okay, it's okay. It's, this week I've been watching a lot of Denzel Washington movies, so he's really deep. He opens up my mind every time. But this movie I watched yesterday, right? He was put in prison for life for something he didn't do. And then later on, someone reads his book. This kid now is writing to him and whatever. A typical me back then would have been like, that's so gay though. Like, why you niggas getting so mushy like that? But now it was like, Denzel, when he was in prison, he needed that. Because all your life being in prison was something you didn't do, and that kid was giving him that love that he was not getting. And it created that relationship, that security, that view of life that things can actually be better. So I thought about it for me right now. I was like, at a point where I'm supposed to be telling my homie, just bro, I love you. Not at a day when I see his coffin and I'm like, bro, I always loved you. It made me realize like, I need to show the people around me that I care for him and how much you add in my life.
Take care of your relationships around you, because that's important. Because if they deteriorate, you also deteriorate. You actually don't even see it. And the saddest thing is, a lot of people need saving these days. Like they really need saving, like a real one. And that's why they always say, even just spiritual people, not even Christians, but like will tell you the only thing that will lead you now is your attachment to God. He will show you the way. Not all these other people in this world, because you'll lose your directions. But God and you spiritually saving your soul, that's the best way, and that's the best way to move forward these days.
So even if people hurt you, even if people you trusted hurt you, the thing about being so attached to God or being a spiritual person or just loving humanity, even if you're not attached to God, is you always see the good in everything. And I know I see so many memes and whatever, where like they're like, it's always the good angels that meet the devils and whatever and get broken. But I'm actually at a point in my life where I feel like if I wasn't broken at some point, I wouldn't have grown up. So it's not bad. It's not.
Be grateful for those
Yeah,
experiences because it opens up a
so
whole
don't say it's
new
bad. Don't
world to you. Yeah.
don't be a junkie, a drug abuse, and then you say, "I'm so bad in my." Don't be. I'm sorry, but people are different. Don't be, even if you might be a hoe and whatever, and don't look at it as like I really ruined my life at that time or whatever. Nah, I feel like even with every bad thing, there's something
Comes
good you need to
something
look at.
much
Don't look at
better.
the bad side of it. So if
But
you
what
hurt
you
me,
learn from that experience is what's going to
it's
be
what's
with
gonna
you
get
for
you
life.
through even the next. If
Phase,
it happens
yeah.
the next time.
It's like
You,
I was gonna
you
say
know how
it's
to
like this.
handle it.
It's like this quote: "There's beauty in success, misery. There's beauty. No, so there's ugly in success and beauty in misery."
Yeah,
Even when they say struggle comes before success, even in the dictionary.
Yeah.
true.
It's just it's.
I
it's
saw that this morning.
yeah, right. It's
Yeah.
it's. Okay, me, I grew up in a space where my homies are like real G's. Like, I never went through those things of being backstabbed, snitched on, or whatever, because my homies are like G's. Like, that's how I grew up. I never expected to meet guys who would backstab and whatever.
Yeah.
And so I happened to think to university, the people I his brothers did that, right? I always talk about it because that's my story, right? Did that. It hurt me so badly. It was like my first heartbreak, right? But I'm glad it happened because it opened up my eyes to the fact that even if they did that, I still love them so much as brothers. So now, what can really hurt you and break you if you're already broken and you healed from that? And that's why sometimes you even always need that time, like the one I took to heal, because they always say, don't let the heartbreak you go through right now let you bleed on the person who comes next. That's why you always need that time to heal. And when you heal, you see life differently, and when you see it differently, you treat people differently, and you realize that you can't hurt another person because you don't want them to go through what you went through before. And if you're gonna make them go through what you went through before,
You a sucker.
then
That's all.
it's on you.
You a sucker.
Why would you want someone else to
Experience what,
that?
so it's like right now, how can I hurt any girl? Because let's just say I was hurt before, right? It's like what I went through, and even as a guy, right? Typical bottle things up and whatever guy, it broke me. And why would I want any girl to go through what I went through, not as a girl coming from a guy, but as a human being? So why can't I want happiness as a person? So let me be that happiness so that I give it to somebody else who might not even have it, and let them feel happy too.
Yeah. And that's why I hate that justification, when guys who have multiple relationships or that type of thing, and they use that as a
Even girls are doing that,
justification.
like, guys,
Yeah, even girls as well.
and it's cool. Yes.
Humankind, let me maybe just use
Do
the
that.
word
I mean,
humankind
it's
when
you.
they do that.
I won't judge you though.
I hate that
If anybody does it,
justification.
I don't judge you. That's your life. I'm not at a point where I'm not God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you if you wanna have. And at some point, even in my life, it made sense that you always need a spare wheel just in case this one blows up.
Yeah.
You get it? Like that's how you think. Like I have 3 other guys on the side or girls on the side, just in case this one doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm still safe. So
You're trying to save yourself,
and
basically.
and when you look back at it,
I'm
deep
so
down,
saying, but what's the logic
deep,
behind
no,
that?
the logic is deep down it's fear. Deep down it's
Yeah.
insecurity. Our generation is led by fear and
Yeah.
insecurity of being left alone, of being alone. We are afraid of
But
being
that's even
alone.
more lonelier, don't you
It is, but that's what we don't realize until we do it, and then we're like, And even, this girl was even said, you're not at Monash if it hasn't broken you, like it hasn't beat you up so badly that you're like, now I feel like I need to be alone just to have peace of mind and stability or whatever. I was like, okay, but I don't know. They do that, yes. And when they break up with that person, they always have another person to cry on to, and then they move on. It's life, yeah, cool. But do you want to be that person? It always comes down to
Are you
you.
thinking about the other person? Like, that other person that you can cry onto and their feelings. What if they give you genuine
I've had even people, guys around me, even say, I don't want to get. They'll even sleep with your girl. They don't care. They don't care.
Like people don't love you, man. Like it's not genuine love. Like people like the idea of having people around, but a lot of people have pointless people in their life.
Exactly.
It's
That's why I say it's so lonely.
It's like
even
even
lonelier than
when you see your phone, like you actually check your contacts. Who can you die for? Don't you actually do that? How many people can you die for when your contact
Me
list?
personally, bro, I'll die for you, I'll die for Femi, I'll die for Sasa. Because
No, but I mean, what I'm saying, like, I'm not saying just as in general, but I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, in general, like, a lot of people, it just shows you on a simple thing, like,
some
contactless.
people would just
A
even
lot of
die
people
for you.
just, a lot of people just have pointless people
Pointless
in their
people have-
lives.
True.
But there's a time, the time I was coming from home, Femi was supposed to pick me up, right? And I was 2-3 hours late, right? And he was already there. And I wasn't even talking to him because my phone, I wasn't working. My SIM card, my South African SIM card wasn't working.
Yeah.
And I got there. He was sitting down and he's just like this. Looking hungry, looking bad and stuff, like he's been waiting. And in my head, I grew from that. Like I grow every day. The first thing was like, to me was, I was not gonna wait. 3 hours late, just waiting for you, and then you come. It made me say, I really have people who care for me. And like, you know when you don't doubt love, you don't doubt it. Like, I feel like that's what kills it when people,
Like, it's pure. For you, it's
Yeah.
pure.
why you love your mom is because you know she will never poison
She's
you.
your mom.
Yeah.
Even if she, no mom will hate their child, but even if just to say they hate, they will never poison you because they made you. You check. So it's the same as that. If you don't doubt love like a person, like that day
Yeah.
when you waited, and then he called
called
you,
me.
Yeah.
he called him and he called Sasa.
Yeah.
The fact that, man, also the fact that my brothers even communicated to look out for me. I'm a small person, but it made me feel big.
Yeah.
Like he told him like, oh no. He spoke to me. He said he's leaving this time.
Yeah.
I even forgot I told Sasa which thing I'm taking, and he was like, no. He said he's taking that one. They normally come late.
Yeah.
Just wait for him. And I'm like, so much coordination, so much just for me. So now think about it. Why would I then, if my brother is going through something, if you start going through something, would I laugh at you? Would I leave you? If already you've done so much for me.
On
It's
the
a
other
beautiful
hand,
one, man. Like, need to just
Yeah.
wrap up now. Like,
Okay,
you
cool,
know,
yeah.
like,
Always
if you
up
don't
to
wanna
me,
be
yeah.
here,
Why you
always
taking
have
me
to
out of
be
this?
here. It's time for us to just wrap up.
yeah,
Yeah,
It was a
but
good one, man.
it was a
But,
good
like,
was
time's
I hope you
beating
watched
us.
the one last week
Yeah.
and you watched the one that's coming.
This is the
True.
third one now.
Because the
This is
conversations
third
are always
one now,
going to be deep
You know?
They will
and we're very expressive. But
See you on the other flip side,
don't
man.
forget respect as well.
respect everybody. And respect me when you see me. Put some respect on my name.